All right, we're now going to find the midpoint between two endpoints. So what that says is if you've got these two endpoints, somewhere in the middle is that point right there. And all the formula is saying that if you add those two things together and find the average, remember when you find the average, you add two things together divided by 2. So that's what the formula is. You take the two endpoints, these are the two endpoints, add them together, divide it by 2, that's going to give you the midpoint value. Same with the y values. Add the two y's together, divide that value by 2, these are the two ends, divide it by 2, and you're going to have the midpoint. So, here's our x's, here are our y's, and to find the midpoint, so you put an outside big set of parentheses because you want to leave room. The x's need to be put in parentheses and the y's need to be, and then you need to divide 2. And remember, the midpoint is just an xy value. So when those numbers simplify, then you're going to have the xy coordinate for the midpoint. So our x's are -1 plus 3, divide 2. Well, -1 plus 3 is 2. 2 divide 2 is 1. And then for the y values, 5 plus -3. Well, 5 plus -3 is 2. 2 divide 2 is 1. And if you think about it, so if we had this xy value, if we were at -1 and we were up here at 5, and we were at 1, I'll try to keep that. I'm not doing a very good job keeping those. Maybe about there, 2, 3, -3. So if you were to plot that line right there, but we are looking for those 2 points, and it says at 1, so I'm off a little bit because I don't have a great graph, but look at 1, 1, that would be the midpoint. So imagine if I had a perfect graph that I was working with. All right. So, and I think same thing here. Label this, label the x's, label the y's, and then just put it into the formula. So 3 plus -4, that's -1. So we're going to have -1/2 for the x value. Oops, I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. And then we have 3 plus -2, that's +1. So -1/2, +1/2. That's the midpoint value. All right, that's a refresher on finding midpoint.